Imagine standing amidst a sea of passionate fans, the roar of the crowd echoing through your veins. Picture the pitch bathed in floodlights, a stage set for legends to be born. Welcome to a world where football is more than just a game, it's a religion. Today, we're embarking on a global pilgrimage to explore the most iconic football stadiums that have witnessed history in the making. Let's start with these iconic stadiums around the globe. First is Rungradao 1st of May Stadium. When it comes to football stadiums, North Korea's Rungradao 1st of May Stadium is unmatched. It is the largest football stadium in the world, able to accommodate an astounding 114,000 spectators. Built in 1989, this architectural wonder is 621 meters in a circle and occupies 20.7 hectares. This enormous stadium serves mostly as a venue for sports events, although it has also hosted several famous football games. The Australian women's football team's stunning victory over North Korea in the 2010 AFC Women's Asian Cup final stands out as one of the most memorable moments of the competition. The game took on an unforgettable dimension due to the exciting atmosphere created by the crowded stadium. The Rungradao 1st of May Stadium represents North Korean pride and national identity in addition to football. The nation's goals for excellence in sports and civic joy are reflected in its sheer scale and magnificence. With its commanding appearance and extensive history, this enormous arena never fails to enthrall spectators, whether it is hosting local events or international competitions. Next is one of the rarest stadiums in the world, that is Černý Bělog Stadium. The train passes through the home stadium of Slovakian amateur team, TJ Tatran Černý Bělog. It has the capacity of 800 seats. Now we have Estadio BBVA Bancomer. Guadalupe, Mexico is undeniably one of the most extraordinary landmarks in Mexico. This state-of-the-art stadium, located in the city of Monterrey, is a testament to architectural brilliance and technological advancement. With its futuristic design and cutting-edge features, Estadio BBVA stands as a symbol of innovation and progress. But what makes Estadio BBVA truly remarkable? In this video, we will explore a few extraordinary facts, like Estadio BBVA Bancomer has a seating capacity of 53,500, known for its striking design, vibrant atmosphere, and diverse range of events. The stadium offers a world-class experience with VIP seating, museum, guided tours, and accessibility for disabled spectators, making it a must-visit for football enthusiasts. Estadio BBVA Bancomer is equipped with a cutting-edge LED lighting system, creating a vibrant and dynamic atmosphere during matches and other events. The colorful illumination adds to the overall spectacle of the stadium. The stadium's north end was intentionally built 40% higher so that fans can see the Cerro de la Silla mountains. The only stadium in the world built in the middle of two cities. The goalposts are in each city, while the kickoff spot is where the two cities meet. Let's go to Singapore now. The Float, opened in 2007, this is technically not a pitch, but the world's largest floating stage. It's made entirely of steel and has hosted football matches and been used during the Singapore Grand Prix. The Float Marina Bay, and also known as the Marina Bay Floating Platform, was a multi-purpose outdoor venue at the downtown core area of Marina Bay, Singapore. The float at Marina Bay was presented as a temporary replacement for the Singapore National Stadium while it got rebuilt into a modern stadium. The idea for a floating stadium came from the organizing committee of the National Day Parade, with one of the greatest benefits having the scenic Singapore skyline as a backdrop. The floating platform is fixed to the seabed by 6 pylons and can hold up to 9,000 people. The separate stand, which sits fully on the shore, can hold an approximate 30,000 spectators. While the platform measures the size of a football pitch, it has only sparingly been used for football matches, and never hosted the Singapore national team. The stadium has most of all been used for concerts, ceremonies, and community events. The float at Marina Bay was originally planned to only host events for 5 years, however remained in use for longer due to the delays in the construction of the new Singapore National Stadium. Its future is currently unclear. Next is the Dumbarton Football Stadium in Scotland, commonly known as The Rock. The stadium has just one stand and open areas ring the 3 sides without stands. The Dumbarton Football Stadium, commonly known as The Rock, and currently named the CNG System Stadium for sponsorship purposes, is a stadium in Dumbarton, Scotland, used mostly for football matches. It is the home ground of Dumbarton Football Club. The stadium has a capacity of 2,020, and was built in 2000 after the move away from Dumbarton's former home, Boghead Park. It was built on part of the site formerly occupied by Denny's Shipyard. The stadium is 5 to 10 minutes walk from Dumbarton East Railway Station on the North Clyde Line. Dumbarton have the third smallest stadium in the SPFL. Camp Nou FC Barcelona's home stadium, Camp Nou, is regarded as a global icon of football due to its rich history, opulence, and intense energy. With more than 99,354 seats, this legendary stadium, which opened on September 24, 1957, is the biggest in both Spain and Europe. Ever since its establishment, Camp Nou has played host to several iconic games, celebrated FC Barcelona victories, and held esteemed international competitions. During the 1982 FIFA World Cup, the stadium hosted multiple events, notably the semi-final encounter between Italy and Poland. This event is considered one of the most iconic moments in the stadium's history. Camp Nou has hosted many intense rivalries and exciting games throughout the years, but none are as legendary as the El Clasico clashes between FC Barcelona and Real Madrid. As two football titans battle for glory, the stadium pulsates with emotion, captivating audiences around the globe. Besides its sports value, Barcelona supporters cherish Camp Nou because it represents their pride and sense of Catalan identity. The stadium's well-known motto, Més que un club, which translates to more than a club, captures the essence of its status as a cultural landmark that goes beyond football and represents community, inclusivity, and solidarity. The new EII Stadium is located in EII Village in the northwest of the island of Eysturoy in the Faroe Islands. With a population of approximately 700 people, the capacity is roughly the same number. The stadium is completely surrounded by water and located between the Norwegian Sea and Lake Neo-Aravat. The pitch even has a standby boat, whose job it is to retrieve any balls lost at sea. Ever heard of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta United? Do you know this huge stadium is 2 million square feet and has 71,000 seats, 190 suites, and 21,000 parking spaces? It took 39 months and $1.5 billion to build. The stadium uses 47% less water than a typical building and 29% less energy. It has 4,000 solar PV panels that can power 13 Atlanta United matches, and it offers compostable cups and straws. The stadium's interior and exterior feature over 180 commissioned works, including the Atlanta Falcon, a 41-foot stainless steel sculpture that weighs over 73,000 pounds and is as tall as a 4-story building. Also, the stadium has a retractable roof, 2,500 televisions. One of the most technologically advanced stadiums in the world, this stunning structure is home to the Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta United, and a steady procession of high-profile events, from Taylor Swift concerts to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it was conceived and built with one constituency foremost in mind, the fans. Designed and built from the ground up to redefine the fan experience, the stadium incorporates a broad array of technologies integrated to work together as a seamless, unified system, boasting 4,800 miles of fiber optic cable, 1,800 Wi-Fi access points, and the world's largest digital display, the iconic Halo board. The stadium's distinctive feature is its retractable roof, consisting of 8 semi-transparent triangular panels forming a fan. Architect Bill Johnson explained that the circular opening in the roof was inspired by the Roman Pantheon. The name Pantheon was also the project's working title. The seating is divided into 2 large levels, except for the east stand, where the seating is lower to reveal a stunning view of Atlanta. This stand is shaped like a wing, referencing the Atlanta Falcons symbolism. Located in North London, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with a capacity of 62,303, it is one of the largest club stadium in London. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has now picked up 19 industry awards and commendations since its opening in April 2019, across architecture, building design, branding and wayfinding, and inclusivity. The new stadium won't be used exclusively for football though. A smart retractable pitch means that the ground can, literally, be opened up to host NFL games and pop concerts. In fact, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium will host up to 16 non-football events per year, including one match per year for Saracens Rugby Union Club. The stadium is situated on a tight urban site. The design built on the traditions of placing spectators close to the pitch at English football stadiums, and the quality of customer experience provided in modern stadiums to create a stadium with an intense match-day atmosphere. This included the use of a 17,500-seat single-tier stand behind the home goal at the southern end of the stadium, along with stands angled at the maximum allowable gradient on the other three sides of the stadium, helping the crowd feel as though it was on top of the pitch. The front row of seats is no more than 8 m from the pitch area, placing fans closer to the pitch than at any comparable modern stadium. The spectator spaces were designed to provide an enhanced offer of experiences that encourage fans to arrive earlier before matches and stay later. Central to this philosophy is the South Stand atrium space, incorporating a range of food stalls, Europe's longest bar, 65 m, and the world's first microbrewery within a football stadium. Next is Santiago Bernabéu, Real Madrid, Spain. You will agree with us that the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium has been the host of unforgettable moments in the history of football. The NFL will stage its first ever regular season game in Spain during the 2025 season with a fixture at Real Madrid's newly refurbished Santiago Bernabéu Stadium as the league continues its expansion into overseas markets, officials confirmed on Friday. Days after confirming the NFL will host a game in Brazil next season, the league announced that the Bernabéu will be the venue for a Spanish fixture next year. The iconic Bernabéu has undergone a significant redevelopment and now has a retractable roof. Designed to allow the stadium to be used for large-scale events, the retractable pitch will be housed in 6 underground levels and feature an underground irrigation system and ultraviolet lighting to maintain the quality of the grass. The renovation will also see the stadium's capacity raised from around 81,000 to 85,000, although only just over 66,000 watched the opening match. Beginning in 2019, the revamp was designed by Spanish studios L35 and Rebus, as well as German studio GMP Architekten. One of the world's best-known stadiums, the Santiago Bernabéu was originally built in 1947 and designed by architects Manuel Muñoz Monasterio and Luis Alemany Soler. It has seen several additions and renovations since. L35 and Rebus and GMP Architekten aim to give the stadium a unified appearance, with the new Lug steel facade. One of the reasons why the Santiago Bernabéu is so famous is because it is the home of Real Madrid CF, commonly known as Real Madrid. It is one of the most famous teams in the world that attracts masses in every game they play. It was in the 1900s, led by Julian Palacios, that a group of players from this new sport that came to Spain from England began to shape Real Madrid. As a result of the great success and popularity they enjoyed, on March 6, 1902, Juan Padros and Julian Palacios officially constituted what we know today as Real Madrid CF. Throughout its history, Real Madrid has had 16 presidents, among which we can name Mr. Santiago Bernabéu, who presided over the Madridistas from 1943 to 1978. The current president of the Whites is Florentino Perez, who has had this responsibility on 2 occasions. His first term was from 2000 to 2006, and the second started from 2010 to the present. Next is Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich. In the world of football, several legendary stadiums have left an indelible mark on the sport. From the iconic Santiago Bernabéu Stadium to the historic Giuseppe Meazza Stadium and the legendary Maracana Stadium, each holds a unique place in the hearts of fans worldwide. More recently, the Allianz Arena München Stadium, situated in the southern city of Germany, has also made its mark as a modern marvel of football architecture. The Allianz Arena has been the host of many important football matches and events in the last 2 decades, from relevant international games to Bundesliga games, the local tournament of the Teutonic country. Allianz Arena, also known as Football Arena München, is a football stadium located in Munich, Bavaria, Germany. It has a seating capacity of 70,000 people, including regular and wheelchair users. It was the first stadium in the world to incorporate a fully changing exterior, which we were able to see later in other stadiums worldwide, such as the famous Water Cube, known as the National Aquatic Center, located in Beijing, China. It's the second biggest stadium in Germany, behind Westfalenstadion, located in Dortmund. The Allianz Arena has the largest parking structure in Europe, with 9,800 parking spaces spread over 4x4 floors. The parking esplanade has 1,200 parking spaces distributed on 2 levels, in addition to 350 coach spaces, 240 to the north and 110 to the south of the esplanade, and 130 parking spaces for visitors in wheelchairs and the like. Henningsvær Football Stadium, Norway. 1927 marked the foundation of Henningsvær's sports team, Henningsvær IL. On the Arctic Circle's rocky islands, it's not always easy to find space for football pitches. But in the face of adversity, the team have created something spectacular. Henningsvær Stadium has been called the most beautiful football stadium in the world, and it should be on any footballer's bucket list to get a chance to play here. To make Henningsvær Stadium, they leveled the solid bedrock of the south of Helensøya Island. This left a very eye-catching, uneven landscape. Around the edge of the field, there is a strip of asphalt. This serves as both a car park and as the crowd stand that's not the largest, but around 500 people can watch the game with ease. It's more than large enough to cater to the needs of Henningsvær, as it doesn't even have that many inhabitants. It'll cater to any curious tourists too, but you'll need your own chair if you want to sit down. It's not only the setting that's beautiful either. As far as pitches go, this one's a stunner. It's quite fun to see because the grown-ups meet at the pitch too, to drink coffee and watch the teams playing, Ragnar Palsson, a local hotelier, said. The pitch is used a lot in the summer, almost 24 hours a day. And while floodlights have been installed to facilitate night matches and continued play during the cold, dark winter months, it is the summer phenomena of midnight sun that allows these impromptu kickabouts in the small hours. It's really beautiful, because it's light 24/7, explained Sarah Kasperson, one of the local players. That means us kids are able to stay up late, so sometimes we'll go to the pitch at 2 a.m. to play football. Day or night, and whatever the season, few football settings offer a better opportunity to play the beautiful game in equally beautiful surroundings. Next is Bursa Timsa Arena. Bursaspor are nicknamed the Green Crocodiles, so it's entirely fitting that their 44,000-seater stadium is designed to look like one. On match days, the crocodiles' teeth and eyes even light up. Bursaspor play their home matches at the Timsa Arena, which is truly one of a kind. Surprisingly, the crocodile design was not only created to intimidate opposition teams, with Bursaspor's nickname being the Green Crocodiles, but intimidate they have not. The incredible exterior of the ground features the head of a giant crocodile, making it one of the most unique arenas in the world, let alone European, football. The plush arena hosted a Turkey International last year and has been named as one of the venues for Euro 2032, which the country will jointly host with Italy. However, before then, the ground will host 4th Division football, following the club's alarming decline in recent seasons. Bursaspor were surprisingly relegated from the top division in 2019 and failed to bounce back. Wembley Stadium, one of the most famous sports and entertainment venues in the world, is Wembley Stadium, which is situated in London. It was well known for its twin towers when it first opened in 1923 and was eventually dismantled in 2002. The most remarkable feature of the 2007 opened Wembley Stadium is its 133-meter tall arch, the world's tallest single-span roof support structure. Wembley Stadium is the biggest stadium in the United Kingdom and the second biggest in Europe, with 90,000 seats. It has played host to several significant occasions, such as the 1948 Summer Olympics and the 1966 FIFA World Cup final, in which England won their sole World Cup championship. It served as the venue for Italy's penalty-filled victory over England in the UEFA Euro 2020 final. Wembley is also well known for its concert history, featuring appearances by iconic performers like Oasis, Adele, and Queen, the latter being one of the final acts to play at the former stadium before it was demolished. Since its opening in 2007, the stadium has been the site of frequent NFL games. Wembley Stadium is dedicated to sustainability. It has solar panels, energy-efficient lighting, and extensive recycling initiatives. This combination of contemporary design, environmental initiatives, and historical significance solidifies Wembley Stadium's standing as a top international site. Next is Monumental de Núñez in Buenos Aires. Home to Club Atlético River Plate and the Argentinian national football team, is the largest sports stadium in South America with a capacity of more than 86,000. In addition to hosting a wide variety of sporting events year-round, Estadio Más Monumental is also the site of massive, record-breaking outdoor concert events for the largest touring acts in the world, including Paul McCartney, U2, the Rolling Stones, Shakira, Coldplay, and Taylor Swift. Between 2020 and 2023, the stadium was extensively redeveloped to update its seating, accommodations, and sound systems to adhere to FIFA standards. The Monumental, where football magic happens, experienced the passion of River Plate fans. Its architectural beauty is a perfect blend of functionality and aesthetics. Visitors to Buenos Aires have the opportunity to explore the Estadio Monumental de Núñez through guided tours. The Monumental Tour allows fans to delve into the rich history of the stadium, witness iconic trophies, and even step onto the pitch where football legends have played. Last one in the list is San Siro Football Stadium in Milan. Has a spiral walkway. When it is being used, it creates an optical illusion that the whole building is rotating. Not just a building, but the ultimate sporting facility, symbol of Milan and the world. And Siro Stadium was built in 1925 in the neighborhood of the same name. It was brought about by the efforts of the then president of AC Milan, Piero Pirelli. Designed by Ulysses Tacchini and Alberto Cugini as the official football pitch for AC Milan, it was tested for the first time in 1926, in a friendly match between AC Milan and Inter Milan, which Inter Milan won 6-3. The building remained a property of AC Milan until 1935, when it was purchased by the City Hall. In 1947, it became Inter Milan's home pitch as well. Inter Milan games had up to that point been played at the Arena Civica. During its history, San Siro has been renovated many times and has received many additions. In 1939, the 4 straight bleachers were linked with the curved ones, creating a single ring capable of seating 55,000. In 1955, with the construction of the second ring, the seating capacity rose to 100,000, and on April 25, 1956, low-cost seating was installed in preparation for the match between Italy and Brazil, which Italy won 3-0. In 1980, the stadium was named after Giuseppe Meazza, who had starred both for Inter, the side he debuted for at 17, and AC Milan. In celebration of the World Cup in 1990, when the Meazza San Siro Stadium was chosen to host the inaugural match, architects Ragazzi and Hofner planned the construction of a third, independent ring, supported by 11 huge external cylindrical towers, with a new lighting structure and a new pitch heating system. The Meazza took on its current form and now seats 80,000 people. La Scala of Football, as it is sometimes called, has hosted World Cup matches and European Championship matches, as well as finals of the latter, and of course, numberless Italian league matches. Many artists and musicians, both Italian and international, have chosen the Meazza for their live concerts. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of the most iconic football stadiums on Earth. Each one a masterpiece in its own right, a stage for unforgettable moments that have shaped the beautiful game. But remember, this is just our list. Football is a global passion, and there are countless other incredible stadiums out there waiting to be discovered. So, tell us, which stadium did you love the most? Were we missing your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more footballing adventures, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We've got plenty more incredible content coming your way.